Good morning. Bringing you another episode of Excuse Busters, and today is about creating routines. Now, modern life is great, but it's a double-edged sword. We have so many choices and the freedom to choose. We can choose what we want to watch, what we want to hear, what we eat, where we go, pretty much anything we do. We get to choose. But think about going to the grocery store. There are so many different choices between types of mustards. Now, we could stand there for 20 minutes looking at each and every one, trying to decide which one to buy. There's yellow mustard, there's Dijon mustard, there's honey mustard, and then there's all the different brands of mustard. Researchers have proven that too many choices lead to indecisiveness, which leads to unhappiness. Now, how many times have you went to a new restaurant and had a hard time choosing what to pick off the menu? If you've ever been to Cheesecake Factory, you could be looking at that menu for 30 minutes just trying to look at all your different options. And the waiter coming back and forth to ask if you're ready is what finally causes you to choose something. But why does it take the pressure of the waiter to get you to finally choose? When you're faced with too many choices, many times you just simply don't choose and you feel stuck. In a research experiment, they set up one display with 24 different varieties of jam, and then another display with 6 varieties. And each display came with free samples, and they passed out coupons to take off whatever jam flavor that you chose. But the results were surprising. 60% of people stopped at the sample to sample the display that had the 24 items, but only 3% of them purchased. The display that only had 6 varieties, 40% people stopped and tried it, and 30% purchased. So think about that for a second. We all want more options, but when it comes down to it, too many options overloads our brain. Most weight loss success stories have one thing in common. They created routines that they stuck with day in and day out. They had the same breakfast every day. They had the same lunch every day. They had the same dinner choices every week. Why? Why did they not have variety? Because they didn't have to stress about it. They could use the same grocery list, shop for the same items each week, cook the same foods, and they didn't have to count the calories or the portions because they were eating the same thing every day, so they knew how much it was. They didn't have to regret making the wrong choices. They didn't have to spend brain power mulling over their options. They did the same thing with exercise. You know how you get up in the morning and you routinely walk to the bathroom and brush your teeth? Don't you wish exercise were that easy? It can be, but you have to design a routine that will work with you. And yes, it may be hard at first, but give it time. And you will effortlessly bust through those excuses of not having enough energy, not being able to find the time, just by giving yourself that routine. Your body will get used to that routine. The key for you is to find the program that you want to try and stick with it. Give it a full 4 weeks before you change, unless it's a 3-week program. If something's not working for you, reach out to me. I will help you with modifications. I can help you figure out what the best time for you to exercise. If you think the program isn't working for you, I can help you by choosing a different one to try. But don't be constantly trying to choose something else. You're spending a lot of energy, a lot of time on making choices and just get on with it, and you'll actually be successful with your goals. And I hope you have a great day.